The last day of the Crick Boat Show. We're currently in the campsite. David, it's much quiet. Everybody's leaving. We're going to go into the show. I don't think there's anything we're going to buy. I brought henna. That was £15. Dave brought some filters.
£86.
That's all. 86. Right, let's go. Are we ready? Trash the van. The Jackery actually kept the fridge going most of the weekend. Anyway, we turned it off at night just because of the whirling of the fridge, but it was pretty good, so we're impressed with that. I think it's worth noting, if you ever come to Crick, come early. The car park is rammed. It is super busy. I thought it'd be much quieter today.
Yeah, so did I.
That hill there with all the numbers, that's the overflow car park. That was full yesterday. And we're just going up the walkway to the show. A day in the life of visitors to the Crick Boat Show. VIP area, we're not allowed in there. I think you can go in if you're a Waterways member or if you purchase some additional stuff. Tickets. How much?
I don't know.
Food ranges from about £12. Oh no. You get some chips for about £4. Oh, it's £6 for chips. We haven't attended any seminars, but I would have gone to the green boating one. I wouldn't mind speaking to the hybrid people.
I just think it's from what I was talking about last night, far and away out of our price range. 23 grand for a hybrid engine.
No, we have an engine.
I don't think you can do that. Oh, I don't know. But, yeah.
Green. We scored it. We asked about lights. They wanted to sell us flashing lights. I want dimmer lights for the van. Cold as it's here. I like these windows. What have you just brought me? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think we'll only be able to do half the locks with it.
But it will make doing the locks easier, won't it?
They're in my being country, so I think all the mechanisms will be the bigger ones.
Yeah, I think there's 2 or 3 canal systems you can't use the ratchet and windlass on. What did he say? The hat flight, the Colden canal. Did he say the Colden canal? There are a couple. You can't use it on the, is it the little noggin one? Noggin?
Yeah, there's little ones that have got a really small noggin.
Noggin, whatever it's called. I call it noggin. But I'm looking forward to using it because we've not had one, so I don't know whether it's going to become my new favourite windlass. As you get older, I don't know whether you get lazy or you just want life to be easier, but we bought one. It was £25.
85.
Lie. It was £85. I think that's what put Dave off.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have got it cheaper, but there you go.
What?
Let's pop into Midland Chandler, see if they've got any lights.
I don't like going into Midland Chandler.
No, but I've just spent £85 on you. That means you're a little bit for me. Obviously it's for you as well.
Okay, let's go in.
What I'm after is strip lights.
Right, okay.
LED strip lights.
Yeah.
Can you dim them? No.
They're spring loaded. Yeah, you push it in and they hold it on the spring clips inside.
Yeah. So you've got to have a bit of a void to get them in.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Just cut your insulation away. But it's obviously going to get your wiring in as well. Yeah. So you get into that.
And they're £12.
Yeah, certainly are. Yes. And yeah, I think we have chrome, black, white, gold. That's the next argument, isn't it?
They asked me what colour you get, chrome, white, gold or black. They've asked me, and I said chrome, and now he's asked me about that. Is all the wiring in the box?
Yeah, so you get a piece of wire and you can just connect with like a chock block or something into your
So,
what do you want to do? Cool light or warm light? So warm lights, you know, like in our boat, it's more yellow colour, not bright.
and it dims, and I don't have to have all four on. So the difference in price is $13.60 for the black and $15.87 for the, what is it called, brush nickel?
Yeah.
These are for the van, they're not for the boat. Oh, is it that one, $15.87? So you're happy that we got the most expensive?
I would have expected no less.
Wow. Midland Chandlers are hiring. Clearly not a job for me, but David. We're in the craft tent. We're heading to see Louise and Dave. They're always very busy. Do some wonderful plants. You sold a lot. I hope you've got some left for today. Check it out. Some lots of lovely crafts in here. Narrowboat art, jewels, teddies. I like the glassware, but I can't warrant spending so much money on an ornament. The emptiest bean, the emptiest bean. Dave and I are ordering another.
Sensible.
Yeah, what?
16.
Yeah.
Like black.
Whatever he said, because the other one doesn't finish. We're having that rope in black. We never went to any other master classes. Actually, all we did at Crick really was meet people, drink, and watch acts.
I'd have to arrange it. So, with it being turned into a hybrid, would I have to have it refitted, or then you'd have to refitted? Yeah, I was talking to Barrus Shire, the chief engineer, to inquire about the possibility of converting our engine to a hybrid system, which turned into a very interesting conversation for me anyway. They do an hybrid engine, brand new. What they don't do at the moment is regenerate old engines. So it is something they're thinking of, and they are quite a way down the line, and hopefully they'll be making a decision in the next 3 to 6 months on whether they're going to go ahead with it. They obviously haven't got a price for that. He gave me a price range around 20 grand. But the refurbishment, what we'd have to do is have the engine took out of cell, transport it to Bristol to their workshop. They do a full check of the engine to make sure that there's no problems with the engine. Ours is only 7 years old, so it shouldn't have any problems. But they do a full, or they are going to do a full check of the engine before they make the decision that it can be turned into an hybrid. They then do the work and then ship it back to you, and you have to have it fitted back into your boat. So there's a little bit more expense there. The idea behind it is that we don't have to buy a new engine, we can use ours. They are selling the hybrid engines brand new at about 25 grand, but that doesn't include the battery bank. It was about another 5 grand on top of it.
And we would only get about 3,000 or 4,000 for ours if we were to sell it second hand.
It's probably economical in the long run to have ours modernised and made into an hybrid, because the price that he gave us included the batteries in that. He took all his details and they're going to email, and I did say about we'd be willing to become a guinea pig for, you know, if they want to.
Prototype.
Yeah, to try it out on an engine. It was an interesting chat. He's took his details, so I'm just sat waiting for an email from him and see how it goes. We're rushing back into the campsite.
We're on his way up.
We're up, well, we're walking. Dave's going for a wee. We need to go home, pick the dogs up at 4 o'clock, so we need to leave now. Everybody's still here. Monday is much busier than I thought it would be, yeah. I spent the first 2 days of Crick feeling quite humbled and reeling from the whole channel issue. By the way, they're the showers. They're not bad. Showers on the campsite, not bad. You only get a 7-second push, I think they call it. They call them ship showers. Got to say that carefully so you don't get banned from YouTube. I didn't video much of Crick. It's always quite alien to me to get the camera out, put it at yourself and start talking to you guys. I'm very self-conscious about it. It's very different on the boat. Very different on the boat. It's much more comfortable. It's my own comfort zone when we're out and about and meeting people. Also with the wind and the music. A bit weird. What did they say?
They said I'm at the Crick Festival, Boat Festival, and then.
And you weren't, were you?
Yeah,
Where were you?
Wasn't really, no.
He was in Coventry Hospital, and the lady was camped in the car park waiting for her beloved husband.
Can I say?
So I actually think Sol ruined our weekend. Check them out. I'm sure the true horror of your Gabby will be on your YouTube channel.
I shall make something up. It's a dramatic reconstruction.
There you go. Go check out that.
We met Lumpy yesterday.
Oh yeah.
We were sat down with Lumpy and his wife for about an hour.
Oh. She came to sit with us, and then at the end she was going, "See you later, Lucy."
She is the worst person.
Honestly. Who's this? Pauline
no,
Lumsden. Oh, Narrowboat Natterings. Oh.
It is my She is the worst. But we rocked up at night and we sort of like walked around the corner and there were like 4 tables going.
We've never been so popular.
Who do we go to? Sort of like, there we go, we're going to say hello to them. And we walked up and she went, Lucy! You know, it starts well. It's Dave and Louise. Yes, we're up for an hour. This has been on. She says,
I was happy to be Lucy. I was happy to be Lucy.
Yeah, they are.
I started singing, so she went to the toilet. So we've just driven to Coventry Hospital to see Sol.
I went in to see him on ward, and as I was walking into the hospital, Sol and Debbie were walking out. He shouted, "We're here!"
Yeah.
to me. And I says, "Where are you walking?" I says, "No crutches." He says, "Now I'm all better." He says, "I've got some drugs," but he says, "They pumped me full." He says, "But the only reason they kept him in were because he collapsed last night on the way to the toilet." him into a bed and started pumping him full of drugs. And this morning he says, I got up, stood up, and there were no pain. He says, but they've kept him in till now just to monitor him, see, make sure that he didn't have any more reactions to it. But his leg looks a lot better, doesn't it? And he was walking as fine.
So we're just driving, so we picked up our dogs in Sheffield. Then we're driven from Sheffield and we were going to go home, but Coventry's on the way. So we just popped in to see Sol and Debbie, make sure everything was okay. He looks much better. Apparently you're not allowed to poke his needle. And now we're driving back to where the boat is in Warwick. Been a great weekend. It's had a couple of curveballs.
Really song.
Oh, I lost my channel. That was a curveball.
Before Crick, yes.
But I got my channel back the morning of Crick.
Yes.
So a couple of curveballs. It's been a good weekend. It's been a hot weekend, but at night time it's been super freezing.
Very good.
It's cold.
Very good. Well, got something trust and everything.
I hope you one day get to Crick. I hope you get to experience the community aspect within Crick. The lovely historical boats, and indeed the modern boats. And I don't think it matters whether you're a traditionalist or a new build. I think you'd enjoy Crick. Yeah, I think as well. Apart from Midland Chandlers, I mean, Dave loves the shop. There's a couple of jobs going there. If he didn't have a job, I'm pretty sure he'd have applied for them jobs. I don't think having a boat location really matters. You can still travel. I don't know what this coming week holds. Dave's going to drop me off at the boat. Then he's going to drive back to Sheffield. So how many miles do you think you know? So from Crick to Sheffield, to Coventry, to Warwick, back to Sheffield. Taking on Stonebridge Highway.
About 270, 300 something like that. We were 85 mile back to Sheffield.
That was from Crick.
Yeah, about 300 miles.
But that's the logistics of having no home radiation, you working in Sheffield and having a regular Kennels, they're not super shiny, and having a regular Kennels where they know the dogs and the dogs know them. Logistically, it's always very complicated when we go off boat. It's not just for us, but for our dogs. They're in the back. Sun's still out. Dave's birthday's coming up. My mum's birthday's coming up first, and then Dave's birthday's coming up. I think I've made a decision. I think we're going to celebrate our 0 birthdays again, like we did a decade ago. We're going to celebrate on my birthday. Normally we always sort of celebrate Dave's birthday because October is rubbish weather. I think if we organise it early enough, when I say we, I mean me. She's doing him a chit chat. Dave's girlfriend's doing him a chit chat. I think if I organise it early enough, I think I can get everybody together. I'm going to put the word out there and see who wants to come to my birthday. And then I'll let them know how much I want them to spend on my birthday present. See you later. Say bye, Dave.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Crick. You were good to us.
Those were scissors. Bye for another year.
Oh, are you going back?
don't know. Are we?
Are we?
I would have thought so.
I would have thought so.